Good afternoon to our friends all over the world. Mokitsi Benedict Tegera here, Chief Executive of NGWANA Enterprises, an e-learning and company based in the city of Francistown. Basically, what I want to share with you guys today is value creation for your enterprises and also business model development. I think we are in the gist of discussing an array of issues that concern the startup. And I think most importantly, we should not forget that, a startup comes out of an idea. And it is important for that startup to actually be addressing a particular problem in the community. Remember, in our usual discussions that we usually mention that you create a business because you want to solve a problem. You create a business because you are passionate. You create a business because you want to create value. And I think creating value is exactly what we are talking about, in the sense of you create something that solves a problem for the next person, or makes the next person happy, or makes life easier. So I think this is the cornerstone of what we mean by value creation. And I think in the African context, the most important thing for us, all of us, to do is to actually identify the problems that are within our communities. May it be poverty, unemployment, infrastructure. We need to go then look at these problems and actually create value within these problems. One example may be that the Francistown infrastructure needs value in terms of its branding, in terms of how it looks like, or how it needs to be developed. So then you come up with a business plan along those lines. Similarly, you may belong to a particular village and you feel that it needs value in terms of entertainment, in terms of anything you think about that may be unemployment related or whatever. You come up with solutions to that. You create value. You employ people have work, life goes on, they're able to eat, you're able to get your profits, you're able to become a millionaire, the life goes on like that. So that is what we would define as value creation. But of course, as you create value for your enterprises, kindly do make sure that you have a business model. China has got a very interesting business model in terms of how they attract, their startups, how they grow their startups, and why they're able to scale all over the world. And obviously you see that they have the highest GDP per capita in the world, and so on and so on. And obviously you see the growth in terms of the Chinese economy, and as well as, in comparison to other economies like Europe and the US, you get to learn and decide as an entrepreneur, what is my business model? You need to know what your business model is. That is the future of what we call the engine of a startup. Any startup that does not have a sustainable business model will unlikely be there in the future. So in the present, I think we need to actually go and assess our startups and see how we can help them to actually have business models. So I think, in the next coming week, we will gather together, people that have ideas that would like to develop these ideas, and actually move beyond from idea to numbers. We're talking profits, we're talking about employment, we're talking about a lot of stuff. So I think we will focus on a specific number of key areas, and we would like all of you to come on board that. So I just want to stop here for now and say that we look forward to you spreading the word about our work and what we're doing right now, and you obviously also learning and taking the initiative forward to see what you can do to actually get the next person to start up a business. Remember, it's about forming an ecosystem, and an ecosystem that has value creation for everyone, and also an ecosystem that literally has business models. So I think in signing out, I wish you guys a great weekend. I wish you guys a great month ahead. I wish you guys a great chilling session with your friends or whatever you're doing today. And shout out to all those that support NGWANA Enterprises. Keep doing that. We love you. We love our fans. And we thank you for your support, particularly, the guys that give us value and that talk about our work and that get the guys out there to actually get the ear on what we're doing. So signing out, guys. See you soon.